Selfish. I'm selfish. I only think of myself. Others, never. I don't know if I'm the only one in this situation. But if I have decided to talk to you today, it's not to justify myself. It is just to let you know that far from being a luxury, this way of being is a suffering. If some of you recognize yourselves, you should know that there are more of us than you might think. I can't think of anyone else's happiness. Everything always begins and ends with me. I have an army of servants and employees. They obey me, but live in a constant fear of my authority. I, the Almighty. Every morning, I rise like the sun, bright, arrogant, convinced I am the only one capable of making roosters crow, the only one whose light chases away the darkness. I love no one but my own reflection in the mirror. I'm rich, but paradoxically, I resent my parents. Yes, I resent them. They gave me everything: money, comfort, education, except the essential: love and sharing. And you, who call me egocentric, how do you expect me to offer you what I've never received? At home, love didn't exist, just shouting, argument every day, every night. My father hit my mother sometimes in front of me, often at bedtime. I was condemned to excellence, not just to succeed, but to be the first always. First in my class, first in the school. I lived locked up in my room, my head buried in my notebooks. No games, no laughter, no free time. Any friends? I didn't have any. I didn't even know what that meant. At the end of the school day, my driver always picked me up before the bell. I'll be the first to be at home while the others hang out in the courtyard talking about their days, teasing each other, laughing out loud. I watch them from afar and I envy their carefree attitude. At home, I had no right to make mistakes. A wrong word, a grimace, a bad grade, I was reprimanded. During the vacations, when the other kids went on trips or enjoyed their families, I stayed cooped up. I was the son of a rich man, yet deprived of joy. These periods always ended with yet another quarrel between my parents. So I just stood there staring out the window, watching kids of my age having fun, laughing, living. I grew up with this harshness, this lack of tenderness. At school, I was cold and distant. None of my classmates dared approach me, except one girl. She seemed to love me sincerely, but I was afraid of being a bad husband, afraid of being an absent, violent, indifferent father, afraid of becoming like him. At home, even in front of the television, everyone remained locked in their own world. Today, I'm an adult, strong, rich, powerful. I have everything except the essentials. I have no love in my heart.